Good evening. Hey, you know what? My video was just fine 2 seconds ago, and now you see through my shirt. So weird. Anyway, good to see you. Woo, that is incredibly loud. All right, so as I mentioned before, or in the description there, I'm an old World of Warcraft player, and adjust the sound here. In-game sounds are loud. There we go. So, as an old WoW player, I thought, you know what? I see other people that are kind of making the switch. Maybe that's something I need to check out as well. So that's what tonight's about. Gonna give it a try, see what we think, and hopefully it'll stick. Hopefully it'll be something that I can get excited about. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and let's see how we do, huh? All right. Okay, let's go ahead and start. So I got home from a baseball game last night really late and couldn't sleep because I was so upset that my team lost. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to install this game, give it a shot. And so at about midnight last night, I created Fergus Oldtimer. And over the course of last evening, I think I went to bed about 3 o'clock. And a little bit today, we've gotten this character up to level 9, I believe. Something like that. And, level 10. He's a level 10 archer. There it is. And, we'll see how we do. See if, the quests so far have been pretty standard. A lot of explaining how the game works and what the mechanics are for combat. And there's still a lot, obviously, that I have yet to be exposed to. So I'm looking forward to exploring this and learning more about the character and about the game itself. So let's go ahead and log in with Fergus Oldtimer. Ha! We got a player queue of 32. So we'll hold off for just a moment. And this was something they kind of warned us about. There is a queue. You have to line up to get into the game. So I'm waiting for 32 people to leave the game. And yeah, so when you come back and watch this on YouTube, you'll be able to see, oh, look, he just got right into the game, because I will edit all of this out. But hey, there we go. 32 people gone, just like that, and we're in. So, yeah, I'm a fan of ranged attack characters. I like archers, I like rangers, and all of that. Let's see, we got some achievements here. Oh, working on those. All right, cool. Go ahead and close those all up. And yeah, this is all new to me. I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games before. And so looking at the graphics here, this is a game that came out in 2013. So for an 8-year-old game, it looks pretty good. Not bad at all. So it's a pretty game. And, we don't always play games because they're pretty. We want to go whack some stuff. So I've got to kill 8 level 8 soil despoilers. You can see this little circle here that's kind of a different color. And then over here I've got a soldier's breakfast. So we'll have to check and see what that is. So yeah, let's take a look. And what do I need to do about these soil despoilers? Is it the microchew? I believe it is. Let's go ahead and check it out. And ooh, I just see a level 50 creature back there. that's the case, I might be in for a level 50 white Joker. Wow. Yeah, I have a feeling that's not something I want to mess with. You know, because I'm level 10. Um, all right. Yes, so we have to slay 8 of these bad boys. I think we can do it without drawing the ire of the level 50 mob. It's kind of weird that they'd be here, but you know. The highest level creature I think I've seen so far is some Ents that are level 12. Alright. How's it going, Angel? Good to see you, dude. How's the volume? Can you hear me over the game, or is the game too quiet? Everything good? And how's your summer going? Yeah, we'll just stick over to this side. I don't want to mess with that level 50 over there. Alright, let me see here. The HUD layout, system config. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit more. Let's see if that makes a difference. Alright. Yeah, it's better. At least it is on my end. So I actually was invited to join a free company, which in World of Warcraft terms, because I kind of have to base everything off of my understanding of those mechanics, is basically a guild. A bunch of other players who communicate with each other, help each other out. Now, guilds are actually a thing in this, where you know I'm in the Archers Guild, and then I'll also have a job, which would be kind of like a leatherworking kind of thing, or hunter-gatherer. I don't know. I haven't inspected a whole lot of the different job opportunities. Not even sure which one I'm interested at this point because I haven't looked at them. But I think it's one of those you have to be level 10 to really have that opportunity to anyway. And I think I'm almost at level 10. Yeah, look at down at the bottom. There's my experience bar. About a quarter of the way there, so that's not bad. We're gonna pop in here real fast and turn in this quest. I thought it was in here. Maybe not. There we go. Yaldrith. Now, some parts of the game, they actually have actors' voices giving the speech, but everything else here I've seen so far has been heavy story base. So every quest isn't just, hey, go kill these things for me, and that's it. You go back, you turn it in, and you're done. There's a lot of information you're getting that's all based on the story being told. When you get the quest and when you turn the quest in. So here she says, you say you've slain a good number of those microchews. Well, that is a welcome piece of news. Hey, she's a poet. I was afraid old Gabineau would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pest himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. Hey. All right, so we have 1,275 experience, 17 wind shards, and apparently, yeah, these are used for crafting of some sort. I don't know if it's all crafting or a specific line of crafting, but I haven't sold any of them or destroyed any of them. So every time I finish a quest, I get something like a wind shard, an earth shard, or something like that. And I get to choose a belt or a sash. So the belt here is going to give me a bunch of extra defense and magic defense, and it'll give me +1 dexterity and +1 strength. Yeah, I'm in the what's it called? There's two different schools. There's the magic school and the physical damage school, and I'm part of the physical damage school, where you have all of those who use swords and daggers and bows, and there are actually pugilists, which are boxers basically, or hand fighters, what we would in Warcraft call a monk. So yeah, so I definitely I would rather have the +1 bonus to strength and dexterity. So we'll go for that and complete. There we go. That puts us about a third of the way through the level, which is good. So I'm going to take a look at the gear here. And there's control, inventory. Yeah, there we go. I'm still learning the controls, trying to figure out, okay, how do I bring up my armory chest? And they've done something really cool. The armory chest is where you put all of your gear, because every time you put it on a new main weapon, it changes your basically your class. So if I put on a spear, all of a sudden I become a lancer. Now I don't have any skill in that. I'm not sure how that would work at this point because I haven't done it yet. But because you change your classes so much, they want to make sure that you have enough storage space for the gear for each of those classes. So my main hand weapon, I've got, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 35 slots here. 35 pieces of main hand equipment that I can keep in storage. And that is not using my regular bag space, which is used for all of the other stuff. And this is all I've been able to accumulate so far as just drops from my kills. So I like the loot system and the way they've got this all set up so far. All right, I'll make sure I've got everything equipped that I need to have equipped. I think I can equip that. Yeah, that's good. And we did get a new belt here. All right, so it's oh, item comparison. Yeah, there is no item comparison. This will be my first belt, so I'm going to go ahead and equip. Boom! So I just picked up an extra strength and dex for free, plus all of the defense, +8 in physical and magic defense. Nice. So these are cool little bits of growth. And all right, so down here there's an event. They call it a fate, I believe. And if I go down there, I will be kind of automatically enrolled in this event. And I'll get something out of it, whether or not I take part or not. But if I do take part, I do get some loots out of it, some experience, and like a little medal. And the more you take part in it, the greater the rewards. So I'll just throw my hand in there and contribute a little bit. Uh-oh, didn't mean to steal the kill there. Luckily, these are doable at level 8. But I'd much rather be one to attack from afar than be all up in melee range. It's one of the main reasons I like playing a ranged attack class. I don't have to worry about getting into too many of those hand-to-hand or face-to-face conflicts. Eek. It happens. There's no way around it. And I like the system there where they kind of give you that heads up. Hey, there's going to be a ranged attack here, and make sure you clear out before that goes off. Or in that case, there was a charge about to come in. And these events here, these fates, don't generally last that long, as we see right there. There we go. I missed what the reward was. I was trying to stop the auto attack. But hopefully you saw it. And that's it. I participated, got some stuff, and ooh, another fate is discovered nearby. Which one is this? I've taken part in the other ones. This one's new for me. Oh, it's an imp. Okay, I thought that was a pet from somebody else in game. And the combat system, I'm still developing an understanding and a sense of, okay, here's how, yeah, I accidentally aggroed this mob and I did not mean to. There we go. And trying to figure out which mobs are actually aggro. Because, you know, at the early level, everything else is pretty much benign. They're not going to attack you on sight. But I have come across a couple that will. And I believe it's the ones that have a triangle behind their name. I may be wrong. We shall see. So these would be, you know, just a kind of a cool little bonus for those who have completed everything and they're just looking for something to, you know, keep the interest up. But yeah, very cool. Let's see how much longer this one's going to go. You can tell when we have a whole bunch of people fighting right here, it can be pretty noisy. I'm surprised this one's still going. There we go. All right, so yeah, 1,710 experience. That was a good chunk. A little bit of coin, not very much. I've got 2,000 they're called Gil. And I'm still figuring out the value of Gil and how they relate to items in game, as well as travel. There's a kind of a portal system that they have in game. Whoops. That it actually takes a little bit of Gil to travel, but not always. It's just when you use the big portals. The ones within the same zone are free, but to go from one zone to another, I think at this point that's how my understanding of it. I think that's how that works. All right, we're going to come up here. There are some little ostrich-looking, dinosaur-looking dudes that need to be taken out. They're called anoles, something like that. Ah! These guys are aggro. See, there's a little triangle next to the level 9. I believe that makes them, is their little, hey, we're gonna aggro you. more, so that's good. I'm not a big fan of taking on more than one at a time, so I'm going to wait for them to separate a bit. There we go. Mission accomplished. Huh. A soldier's breakfast. Okay, so I need to obtain an anole egg. Glad I didn't just run away from here. All right. I'm wondering if these guys drop them or if it's a nest I need to find. Yeah, let's just kill some. So one of the difficulties I'm having with this is just getting rid of my World of Warcraft habits, because you know, there's certain keystroke things that you're used to, certain ways of moving that you're used to, that I'm used to, and making that switch is proving to be a bit of a challenge. So I definitely need to play this a bunch to get ready to get better at this this process. Like that, yeah. How did I open that up? Fat fingers, that's how you open that up. All right, so far no eggs, so it tells me that maybe I need to work my way up here, find a nest. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, come on. All right, just ate some damage there. The respawn rate on these are pretty fast. So picking a spot and pulling to that spot is not always a safe way of doing things, at least not here. It might just be because there's a lot of other adventurers nearby, or... Ooh, look at that, level 11. Nice. All right, I got some animal hides out of that. I'm looking for a nest. And so far, there's a nest right over there. Let's see if we can get there without aggroing a ton. Oh no, did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's do seriously? All right, Now, can I kill them all before they start to respawn? That is the key. What I do like about the system they have here is looting mobs is not a thing. At least not yet. So far, it's just been a you kill something, and if you're nearby when it goes down, you automatically are given that stuff. It appears in your inventory. So I like that. That it's a simplification. It speeds things up. And whether that happens in groups and things like that, I don't know yet because I haven't grouped up. But I do appreciate how quick they've made that. And it's a minor deal, but when you have to go through and right click or left click, whatever it was, to loot a mob every time, it complicated issues. All right. Pauline. She is kind of the head of this area. Everyone is intimidated by her. She says, "Ah, you've returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Tsub Kamazom at Bannock." All right. Anole eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, should imagine. All right. One quest leading to another. That's good. And we see up on our little mini map up there. We're just going to head over here to turn the next part in. Oh, hey there. All right. Who goes there? Oh, Fergus, it's you. Another delivery? Yes, but this time it's for you. I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nafika, that's an anole egg. The troops will be glad to indeed to see one of these at table. And you say Hearer Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Fergus. Why, thank you. All right. A bunch of experience there. That's good. Some coin. All right, we get a bronze spear, and again, if we equip that, I could take that as a quest reward and equip it, and then it puts me on a different path, I believe, and that would be working with the Lancers. It would be a different job entirely. Yeah, job. Career. I don't know. The maple longbow, I've got one, but I guess, let me see if I can compare here. Oh, I've got it, yeah. Okay, so this one just does a bit more damage, and it's a little bit slower. Oh, because it's a longbow compared to the short bow that I've got. All right. And I can also get a wand, and again, this would put me on a different path. No big. And you also get some of these bronze, the Allegan bronze piece, which are each worth 100 gil. So that's kind of cool. All right, we'll go for the bow. And you'll see as soon as I turned that in, a new quest appeared over here from Galfred. And this one's the one that people are intimidated by. Fergus, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Spirit hold broken. All right, we have to investigate a spirit hold. Ooh, cutscene. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hearer ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hearer and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true, a shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Ixali incursion in the West Shroud, nary a bell ago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please, say you will help us. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now, we are racing against time, so you had best make haste. All right, so you can see there, a great deal of more effort was put into the story leading into this quest. It's not just, oh yeah, we lost somebody, go rescue him. Why is it important that we go into this dungeon to rescue this person? Important stuff, and it's all based on story. So I really appreciate that. Okay, and I know she said to make haste, but we're going to see what else is over here that we can turn in. Or okay, we have a couple new quests right over here. We'll check those out. Down here we have another event. Love is in the air. So yeah, fates, these little events are happening all over the place. All right, let's just go over here, grab these two quests, and do I go up here for that? Striking dummies. Geronimo! Oh, I forgot those guys are aggro. Can I get up there? Uh-oh. Okay, looks like I can get up here. Don't mind me, just, going for a little stroll down the stream. Bent Branch Meadows. Now, one of the things I'm having a hard time with the mini-map. There's a lot of stuff happening there. There's a lot. And I think I can limit the number of things that are appearing there, but yeah, here we go. Yeah, I can't take off specific icon. Oh, maybe that one is. What's that one? The map text. Okay, so yeah, that would help a little bit. All right, let's try it. Well, yeah, in the overhead map, it doesn't really change a whole lot. Okay, we'll come over here. And this, I believe, is this a main story quest? Or a main scenario quest? Where the heart is lavender bed, or where the heart is, the lavender beds. Margiria has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. She says, correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do, hence my presumption. If so, I have information which might interest you. Rumor has it that plots with the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need to not even be Gridanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel rather, could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Really? Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the Twelves wood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth to these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should your travels take you to the Mirror Planks, where the ferry to the Lavender Beds is, perhaps you will find a twin adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. I don't know, on the surface it sounds like we can buy property and build homes. That's something that Warcraft doesn't have, that's for sure. Interesting. Okay, let's talk to Kukavachi. What you got for me? Not a material girl, but she's living in a material world. An Uldan merchant by the name of Kukavachi seeks an adventurer to make some inquiries on his behalf. Oh, I apologize. I assumed the gender, and that was wrong of me. My bad. You there, adventurer. Yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed, and I'm willing to pay the going rate. A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bent Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly, and please, by the love of Nald, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. You betcha. I can't say your name anyway, so you're good. Okay. What do we have going on over here? What does Keitha covet most? Why would you wish to know some... Wait a minute. That Uldan merchant put you up to this, didn't he? Sigh. He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Keitha of his intent to provide the bird with the proper care and attention. All right, there's one of the 3 conversations I need to have. We'll talk to Leodare. Just chillaxing on the rocks. Keitha. The only thing Keitha wants is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. All right. One more conversation right down here. Bernard! Reminds me of the head elf in Santa Story. Which one was that? What was that one called? The Santa Claus, that's right. Bernard the Santa, or the main elf. All right, sorry. What's that about Miss Keitha? You looking to stir up trouble, son? Dude, look at me. I am not a son. I'm old. If you think some shiny trinket will move her heart, then you don't know her like that is, Miss Keitha is only interested in her birds. Listen here, adventurer. If your actions cause her any distress, the wood whalers will come down on you so hard your boots will leak blood. Got that? All right. So yeah, that guy is calling me son. I think I'm old enough to be that dude's dad. if not Grandpa. Mm-hmm. We'll have to come back and kick his butt sometime. All right, we're going to go turn this one in. So I know that there's a sprint icon, and I keep forgetting to use it. I just run because that's what I know to do. And then I realized, oh yeah, I could be sprinting right now. All right. Well, do you plan to keep me in suspense? I must have a Chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires? Ugh. The stubbornness of these Gradanians is infuriating, and I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work. Ooh, fighting words. To think of the amount of gil I have wasted on this fruitless venture. Oh, cease your mewling. I promised you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now, leave me to my misfortune. Hey, leather wristband. All right. Let's see how it compares. It's not as good. The one I'm wearing here has all of these bonuses, and this one only has that. The copper one's for the magic class, so yeah, we'll take that, but we'll just probably end up selling it. Good chunk of experience there. Hey, we're halfway through 11 now. So the levels do tend to come quickly, which is, at least early on, like a lot of games, you would expect it to be like that. All right, let's talk to Luquelot. Wishes you to procure fence building materials from the Diremites. Greetings, sir. You have the distinct air of an adventurer. Might I trouble you for some assistance? In recent days, a heartless cad has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our Chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fright will come. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help to keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of Diremite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the Diremites themselves. There are usually a few to be found roaming the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Okay. Around the ranch. Is he talking about this ranch right here? Let's pull up the map here. Looks like they're to the northwest of us a bit, so let's head in that direction. Yeah, I am definitely a fan of the artwork in the game. I was a little leery about this being kind of an anime-inspired or even anime-styled game. There are elements like that mount that just glided by. I'm like, really? Do I want to go there as a... Hey, Swankman's back. Sorry about that, but yeah, do I really want to play a game like that? You know, leaving World of Warcraft and its, you know, definite feel of, you know, RPG, fantasy RPG. But yeah, this is still fantasy. It's just more of a, in some ways, a science fiction fantasy. And that's cool. I can live with that. It's just different. And it might change once I get my own. Once I have a mount like that I can say, yep, I can get everywhere I want to get. Because this mount is badass. But we'll get there. I don't know what level you have to be to get a mount. In World of Warcraft, it was level 40. Or is it level 20 now? Yeah. Used to be level 40 back in the day. Back in my time. Okay, it looks like everyone's here doing the same quest. These guys, they're not respawning as quickly. Let's take out some hornets. Because you know, firing an arrow at hornets should be just fine, right? There we go. Ah, there's a couple right over there. These guys have pretty good health compared to some of the other mobs we've fought. Take a few more hits. Oh. When I think I've got something targeted, and yeah, I'm just not paying close enough attention. There is so much about this game that is similar to what I'm used to, and others that I'm like, this is a completely different feel, a different game. But it will certainly come. Yes, left clicking on it doesn't seem to target, at least not the way that I'm used to, so I'll have to pay some more attention to that. So you see in the upper left-hand corner here, these are my current main scenario quests. And from what I'm hearing from folks is, you know, you want to focus on those. You'll have lots of time to do these side quests like I'm doing now. It's hard for me because I'm a completionist. I want to do all of the quests right now. And that might be a mistake. But lesson incoming, nice name. It's just a hard habit to break, you know. It's the way I've always played games like this. Is that it? There we go. All 6 donezo. Let's go ahead and turn this one in. And then, yeah, we'll check out the main scenario quest, what they call the MSQ. And we'll focus on that a bit more. But it'll be interesting to come back and take a look at these side quests, and are they locked in at a low level? Because if I level up on these other quests, is it really going to be, am I missing out being able to do these lower quests? I don't know. Ah, you've returned. Tell me, were you able to procure the dynamite web I requested? Cha. Ya. Hand that over. Yes, yes, these will do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Were I still in Ishgard, I would never have entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Oh, did I not mention I was from Ishgard? Aye, well, Gridania is, in actual fact, my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables. No man in Eorzea, yeah, I think that's how you say it, could speak of the creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, that time has passed. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction, and on a great many matters. Truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. Nice. See, all that backstory about a character, and we may not, I don't know, we might, but we may not come back and work with this guy ever again, but we know where he's from. We know a little bit about his homeland and how Ishgard is all about the Chocobos, all as a part of the quest. But more, the quest is a part of his story, and that's the main thrust, from what I'm getting from Final Fantasy XIV. Its story, and there's a game wrapped into that story. And to unravel the different elements of the story, you go through these quests. So it's a novel approach, for sure. Okay. Ooh, critical hit +1. Bracelets. Copper ear cuff. So I gotta pick one of those, huh? Let's do a compare on that. Hey, thanks for the spam. Can't wait to ban you. Hey, there we go. Ban. Yay. All right, back to the game. Sorry. Okay. So the one I've got has a whole bunch of pluses here, and the one that's offered as a reward, not so much. Let's check the bone armlet. Critical hit, oh boy. I don't know if the critical hit +1 is worth losing all of these other stats. I don't know. This one sells for a little bit more gil than the ones I'm wearing, so that would tell you that maybe it's worth more, or it's more worthwhile. Hey, achievement unlocked, Storyteller 2. Or is that Storyteller 11? I think it's Storyteller 2. All right. So I promised you we're going to look at the main scenario quest. And we've got Spirit Hold Broken and a Matter of Perspective. Okay, Spirit Hold Broken. It's not too far away. We got to come over here to the east-southeast. So we'll head in that direction. All right, we'll pick up a quest here. We're not going to do it right now, but I don't want to miss it. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo porter? Ah, do not tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Oh. Alright, so these are, I guess, mounts that will take you from one place to the other, like a train. Let me click this here. Porters are similar to rental chocobos in that they can be hired to carry you quickly to various destinations. The difference being that you cannot control these birds and that they will not stop until they have arrived at their destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning that they will never be attacked while in transit. So that's kind of cool. We don't need a porter at this point, but thank you. But now that I know that that's there, groovy. All right. East, southeast we shall go. The other kind of daunting aspect of this game is learning the new maps. Knowing where to go. Because right now I'm not going east, southeast, I'm going northeast. Is this going to circle around, or am I just completely messing myself up? Looking at the mini map, looks like there's a way to swing down, so I'm going to trust that I can do that. Yeah. It's not really, it's a crossing, but not really a bridge. Let's run through there. We are now entering green tier. Nice little stone fortress and Spirit Hold. Yeah, we were just doing a little quest over here with one of the fates And I didn't realize that my main scenario quest was right here. So we're talking to Alistan. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here our instructor Galfred's request, you say? Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Okay. So that's where the dungeon is. Let's check out a matter of perspective. All right, that is quite a ways away. It's only level 5. Whereas this one is level 9. Let's do the spirit hold. We're right here. Might as well. I don't know if I need to be in a group to do this, or if it will automatically form a group, or what. Oh, okay. Groan, a great shadow towering over me. What in the 12 to good grace? An adventurer. Please, you must save the hero. Thank you for your service. Galfred sent you? I am no longer of use here. Pray, help the hero in my stead. Rescue the missing conjurers and wood wailers, 2 out of 5. Now, these guys are aggro. I've been lucky so far and have not been attacked. Well, there you go. That's how you get attacked. You get cocky. And I'm taking on 2. I do have healing potions. I've got 9 of these dudes left, so if I get into trouble here, I've got an escape. So far, so good, though. Away, vile fiend! Away, I say! I defy you! I defy you! Huh? Oh, an adventurer. We were ambushed in the midst of the ritual, and then I'm not sure what happened. All right. Let's see how deep in we can get here without... I guess I'm going to have to do some combat. There's no way around it, but it looks like single pulling is a bit easier. Because those two are right next to each other, and in a game like World of Warcraft, they would both come. Ah, dang it. I didn't. That's what happens when you use tab to do your targeting. Just end up aggroing the wrong mob. Alright, he's busy, so I'm just going to talk to you real fast. You were sent to help? I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The Seed Seer must know of this. Alright, one last rescue here after I kill this dude. Swank Man, this game reminds me of Star Wars The Old Republic. Really? I can't say that I've played Star Wars The Old Republic. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The hero languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. I shall. All right. Let's see if I can get in here. Injured healer. Duty calls. Commence battle for Spirit Hold Broken. All right. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows at level 13. We'll see. Might be okay at level 11. We'll have to give this a try. Let's give it a shot. So these instanced dungeons are just chances for me to proceed uninhibited by other players, or unhelped by other players. Masked Mage, O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Or, roll. Have to fight a stone with bow and arrow? That's not fair. Bring it. Holy cow. Alright. Let the games begin. It's level 10, so not bad. Oh, I forgot. I also have Second Wind, which is also a healing ability. So if I find myself in trouble... You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Nope. I'm just gonna dodge it. Ha ha ha! You're just a clay golem, not even a real rock golem. Your father's gonna be embarrassed by your poor performance. No, get out of there. Move. That was not good. Get out of there. Blinded me. Impossible! Never has the golem been so sorely tested. Yeah, he's gonna be sore by the time I'm done with him, that's for sure. Good night, sweet prince. Duty complete. Fergus Oldtimer is a force to be reckoned with. The Masked Mage. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. That's right. And he's gone. What? So I'm getting a 10% experience bonus. I think that it might be because I'm in that free company. I'm not sure though. Papalimo. Damnation! He has eluded us yet again. Ida. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Cutscene. Or am I just getting kicked out of the dungeon? Ooh. Hallucination. Uh-oh. More birds. This makes it how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. It's like I'm getting their history here in kind of a flashback. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. Thalamud's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louisoix, I guess, Louisoix forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to the hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. What? Ah, stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlayan innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. It's like they're in VR or something. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already, 5 years is a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelveswoods barely recovered at all, and the Gradanians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones. Just in case the Ixal and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Ramu, didn't they? Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what's become of them. Ah. Ida, look. Golly. And this is what exactly? Yet another disturbance in the aether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from the Lifemen stump. We must hurry. Now, I just finished an instance at the Lifemen stump. There was a sword in it. I wonder if these two are related, because that's where I ran into these two the first time. Are you all right? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. Huh, I've only got one eye, so... The good news is that the hearer is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but the whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no concern. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gradanians sent a hearer to offer this place back to the elementals by the way of rite of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Gradanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hearer to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alistan. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papilimo. Papalimo, I guess. I am Papalimo, and the tactless woman beside me here is... Ida. Papilimo and I are surveying the Twelveswoods together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Cute. All right. Finished that dungeon. Oh, I'm right in the middle of a fate as well, I believe. Might as well get some kills in while we can, right? Between this and turning in the quest, we might be high enough in level here to, or get enough experience here to level up to 12. Oh, hello there. So yeah, in again, I'm comparing this to World of Warcraft because it's what I know. That little quest right there, the one to go rescue the dude, would have taken a longer time to get to, because they'd say, "Oh yeah, it's 3 nautical or three miles from here. Good luck." And it would take forever to get to him, and there wouldn't be any story behind it. It would just take a long time to get there. And yeah, maybe there would be some story, but it certainly wouldn't be as in-depth as what we just experienced. Wow. Why is this guy... Why is he kicking my butt and I'm not doing anything? Oh, this is not a trickster imp like the others. It looks like him, but he's kind of a boss. Alright, let's do 6. And we'll just try and... We're going to get what in the old EverQuest world would be a train to zone, where we're going to drag all of the mobs with us to the exit. I should be yelling train at this point, but you know. Ooh, 12 points. You guys are persistent, aren't you? Alright, I think I can take you guys. All right. Phew. All this happened inside Spirit Hold? 12, preserve us. Who is that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation, if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out Mayun. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Thought I was done. Gosh. All right. So this is a continuation of Spirit Hold Broken, the main quest there. And it's still going to be the closest, I believe, of all of them. I do need to get to... Yeah, it's actually not too far away. Yeah, alright. We'll boogie on over there to the northwest. I remember how did I cross here? Ah, there we go. Yeah, looking at the mini-map in the upper right-hand corner there, it looks like, oh yeah, I can just run straight in that direction, but no. So look at that. That's a badass looking dragon right there. Very nice. Okay. I know that as I get higher in level, I'm going to have to pay a little bit more attention to wandering off the roads because there are going to be quite a few more creatures that will like to take a bite of me. I like this little entryway. Kind of a neat look, kind of an elven, very simple, but I like that. Little awnings there. Lucky sparrow. Woohoo! All right. The mini map there shows the direction we need to head. Just taking in the sights here real fast. So there's the big crystal there. That's a hub to get from one point to another. Mainly the big areas, like this would be a main area. All right, here's Mother Mayun. She's kind of like, she initiated this kind of journey as far as being an archer. Yeah. She says, "Welcome back, Fergus. A little bird tells me that the hearer and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the hearers have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need do is speak with Antoinette whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. Inn rooms are now available. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path of fame and fortune. Guild leaves. Is that supposed to be guild levels and they left the L out? Makes me wonder. Guild leaves. Yeah, so it's repeated, so it must not be a mistake. Okay, so guild leaves are records of the various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontrant is our guild leave official, or leave mate, here at the Carline Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. Guild leaves now available. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we're talking about you, Fergus. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things from you, young man. All right. A bunch of experience, some coin, and a bunch of earth shards. 23 of them. Quest complete. Hooyah! Recommendations list is now available. It says you have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under Duty in the main menu, and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Love that. That's cool. Very nice. Let's see if we can find that here. Wow. Level 12 and gained a good chunk into that as well. Cool. All right, duty. So recommendations. On to Bent Branch, which is I think the quest I'm about to take on, and in the leaves of Bent Branch. Okay. So recommended duties. The recommended duties list displays quests or duties currently available in your area. Highlighting an item in the list will display further information regarding the duty, such as location. Recommendations are helpful for finding quick gil and experience, or simply confirming if there are any quests or hunting log targets in the area you might have missed. Nice. On to Brent Branch. Impressed by your progress, Mayun wishes to send you to the Bent Branch Meadows, where you will find further opportunities to learn. How is my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You come a long way since first you walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful as Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. She's calling me old. Fine. Bent Branch is also home to the very usefully situated Aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an Aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter Service, doubtless the safest way to get you to your destination. Chocobo Keep Singer should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. All right. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Oh, I've already made good friends with Keitha. All right. Contrant Leave Mate. Gontran is responsible for assigning guild leaves at the Carline Canopy and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of leave quests. Sounds like a plan. Mother Mayun has told me much of your endeavors, Fergus. Have you considered attempting one of the guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild? Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry, prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters, to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. My voice is about to give out, so we're going to finish off this little bit here and then call it a night, I think. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest that you make your way to Bent Branch Meadows and speak with Tierney. She will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first leave quest. All right. Okay, folks. Well, good progress tonight. We gained a few levels, and we're looking at expanding now to new zones, new areas, new quests. And I'm honest with you here. I like this. I like this a lot. I think this is going to be a fun journey. So I'll be continuing this as a stream. I may be adventuring a bit between streams, so don't be surprised if I log off tonight at level 12, and the next time you see me, I'll be at level 15 or 20 or whatever. That just means it's a good game, and I'm enjoying it. But thank you for joining me tonight. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow. Go ahead and like. Go ahead and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me. And as a streamer of age, it's good to experience some growth. And I'm always looking to grow. I'm looking to get better. I'm looking to also connect with you. So I'd love to hear what you have to think. What you like about the stream. Go ahead and leave me a message in chat, or if you're watching on YouTube, leave a message in the text there. I'd love to see what you have to say and respond. I am very good about responding to all messages. And if there's something you'd like to see, some element of the game, or any other game for that matter, that you'd like me to experience with you or for you and explain, I'm happy to dive into that as well. All right.